a new one. Hello, everyone. It was just sitting there thinking and
Spinning.
thinking. And I said, okay, well, maybe we'll come back at you there, YouTube. And then it said, okay. Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. Even YouTube needs a little tweaking.
Mostly lurking. Okay, Martha's going to lurk today.
So,
You can just, we call them watchers.
yeah, hang out in the background. That's what we like to say. Okay. See, she's moved. She moves on.
Oh, I need to do more than tidy. I need to just, you know, it's a
Something.
slash and burn situation.
All right. Well, anyway, now that we've got things kind of squared away here and sort of have us in the same amount of space and whatnot, sort of. Hello. Hey, are you gonna?
What?
Hey, this is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are PM Artist Studio.
You didn't turn on your top light, and I told you to.
Oh, did you see my I voted?
Yeah, she did. I didn't put my sticker on because I left it downstairs. Anyway, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you were here. We love to know that you were here. We really do. And then all these other people love on you and, you know.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, all these other arty friends. Arty friends.
Yeah. Oh, that might
We need
be
a song.
to do there.
Okay, sorry, because I was, you know, freaking
What?
out. I didn't have my
Well,
things.
I'm waiting for you to announce everyone's presence.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Heather, Becky, Betty, Brad, Carrie, Christopher. Hello, Christopher. Darcy, Dana, Deb, Devin. That's Yolande. Elizabeth, Ellen, Estella, Griffinshaw, that's Rhonda. Jeanette, a.k.a. Janet. Jennifer McKinnon. Jolyn, Yuta, Linda, Lydia, Marge, Marta, Maya, Nancy, Patricia, Paula, Panka, Sophia, Sherry Black Dog Designs, Silver Granny, No Grumpy Gnome. Oh, Lynn, I was thinking about you today. I'm so happy to see you here. I was just getting worried. Star Traveler, that's Linda. SWL, that's Sherry. This Shelly Studio, that's Margles. Tina Schweinberg, Wendy, and I know there were some people that popped in there because it kind of, you know, did some things. Give me those, you know, pinky hello hands. And
Candy,
then,
did you say
hi,
Candy?
I think she was one of my, yeah.
Pinky handed.
There we go. And Lori, if I didn't say hello. All right. So that's, okay, where are we at here? Quick thing. Announcement is, if you are interested in signing up for a swap, you need to get your duty over there to the Facebook group. That's the Makers and Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you aren't a member, then you need to, you know, sign up first. Then we'll let you in if you answer the questions and this, that, the other. And then you can go to the featured area, which has all of the different posts. That's where you will find the sign up. It is also where you will then find, once the partners are announced, it will be put up there. We've also got the collage prompts. Those are headed up by Eddie. Next month it'll be starting me. Yeah, I get to decide. I'm a little stressed out about that, but, you know, I'll work it out.
I'll help you, Mariah.
Wonderful.
I'm just that kind of person.
Yay! Okay, and then, let's see, color combo. People have already been doing it. Darcy has a video out. She did watercolor tulips. Everybody's tulips in the air. Love it.
Tulips. I want to play around with the, but I don't know that I'll get to it today. I have some ideas about
The tulips.
Sorry,
I'm
the
moving.
scene of the tulips, you know, like growing from the ground kind of tulips.
Yeah, the scene.
Yeah, the scenic tulips.
Charlotte, hello. And Arkansas Crazy Quilter, that's Dawn. Hello. Isabel Lee Elks, hello. All right. Shall I go topside? You got lots to do.
I have lots to do. We need to just jump right in and get on it.
Okay. That little delay we had at the beginning. Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Apologies.
Minutes were lost that will never be regained.
I was just like, why is it? And you know, it's been acting kind of funny anyway.
I told you my Netflix clicked circles last night.
Totally different. I think totally different. I mean,
Well, it comes down the same pipeline.
You think?
That's what I'm thinking.
Lining you up.
You are?
Yeah.
I feel like it's going like this a little bit.
It kind of is. There. Stop doing that. That doesn't help. And see, she leans back and forth, so it's hard to like.
Oh.
See, it's not good.
Okay.
I try to stay right here.
Well, I try to. Okay, let me get my chair situated here.
Shaking the whole house. Jiggly bits.
All right. Yes, are we topside? Oh, we are. Oh, wonderful. Jennifer, you rock the Casbah.
I think some other ones. In fact, let me run to the mailbox. You talk for a bit.
I'll
talk through that.
But look at these. Look at these luscious, wonderfulnesses. I just want to put them on the floor and roll on them.
Oh, good God.
Okay, I'm very excited about those. Don't have those colors. But look what else she did. She matched up some more Distress Oxide inks so that I mean, you know, come on now. Look at that. And this wonderful twine. I used to have lots of this, but I don't. I guess it all got used or something, but I always save that for sure. And a tag, which I was going through this and I thought, oh, look at those colors. They're absolutely perfect. And of course, there's a nice little note on the back. And that's special, right? That's special. And it says, oh, how I love today's. And I'm going to put a little ellipse there because it would be like today's live stream, today's book tutorial, blah, 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 blah. I don't really do tutorials, but you know, all you got to do is just put a little ellipse there. And then it can be anything you want. And Jennifer, I can't remember if Mariah hollered at you or not. I don't know what is mud bidry. Mud bidry. I like that word a lot. And I just love that. Wait till you see, that's just going to be perfect. And then remember my little card that I was making on the back of this one? And I used the little pieces from the and so I decided that was kind of boring, and I covered up some of the holographic stuff because I thought it just looked not good. And took some of our paper towels and put on there. But look at how those two cards are friends. Just find that totally amazing that those kind of things happen. Okay, so those are just about ready for inclusion in the book, and I need to have. I intended to, but here's what happened. What did happen? I don't know. I had to sit with Izzy, and when I sit with Izzy, I don't get anything done because I'm downstairs there, and you know, and she's being
Izzy.
Well, since she got her bed, I have to drag that thing upstairs, and it's like dragging a pig.
Open those, because I think there's more.
Oh, yes.
Business.
Well, okay. Jennifer, thank you for these. I'm going to use these in just a moment, and hopefully it's going to be absolutely
super generous. Yes.
super spectacular what I do. Look at, I've got each one of them with their little sponge so that I'm not cross-contaminating.
She was so proud of herself, number one, finding the sponges, and then number two, that
well,
she had
I only
one
found them the other day because I dropped some stuff on the floor and I had to dig out underneath. But I'm going to use those in conjunction with...
Oh, that could be it. So, Deb, yes, Dawn, we had that same, we had the Facebook down. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn my camera on. I'm back. But, yeah, the Facebook was down. All of it was down.
Would that have any? Where did you get that kitty?
Oh, this was from Katura, remember? Katura. Got my kitty on, and I got my ball on from Mo. Got all the thing, and I even have my armor ring on today. I thought I'd go real bold, yeah.
I'll say. Some of those silver bracelets are actually mine.
Well, you know, pooty poo.
Pooty poo. Okay. Anywho. All right. So I'm going to do that. And then I told you about Amy's Organic Soups. I'm going to make a tag out of that because I love this soup the most. I mean, I've really tried to make this soup, and there's just something in this soup that I'm leaving out. Because mine doesn't taste like that.
It's a lot easier just to open that can anyway.
It really honestly is. It's a bit pricey, but, you know, considering I have all these other people that don't eat the same things that I eat anymore.
I don't think Amy's
Yeah.
is keto.
And
Not with those
Mariah
beans.
covered up addresses, bless her heart.
Yeah.
Well, I want to start off with the one I got yesterday, which is from
Carrie.
the Royal Mail. Y'all guess who that's from?
Oh, I told him.
And you know, he always makes me feel like I'm kind of slacking when I think about what I sent to him and what I got from him. And I'm like,
Hi, Tricia. Hello, Jamie.
I think I came out ahead on that one.
Hi, Raven.
It says, it's always the small pieces that make the
Hi,
big
Leslie.
picture. Well, I don't know who said that or if that's a Carrie quote, but I thought it was absolutely wonderful. And the secret
Hi, Leah.
of beauty is often simplicity. I absolutely agree. And then check
Hi,
out.
Carol.
This is my postcard. Look at those leaves.
I think he did that during a stream. Or not a stream, sorry, a video.
Well, it's wonderful, and I'm going to put this postcard into my book because it goes in my book. And I don't know, I might cut up this card and use this also in my book. But I love them. I love them a lot. And the thing about it is and I love getting things from other people is because it's not something I do. This is very lovely. Very lovely.
He also did, he did that. That's a video, too.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
There you go.
He said those are real leaves from his acre.
Oh, my. Seriously.
He says, feel free to cut it up.
Oh, no. I'm leaving this just like
No,
it
he
is.
meant the card.
Oh, the card. Oh, well, I'll probably just cut off the outside parts and make
So
it
it
into
fits
a
in
tag.
there a little better.
So it fits in a pocket. And I always save these because I love all this little stuff around here. I just think that's so cool. I don't know how you say that word right there because it's some of that Welch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm saving that. I'll put that on the back. Okay, so this is from... Oh, I just had it here.
Susan. Bill you.
My letter opener is peace and love. Don't need more of that. Always, always, always.
And sometimes this is a little dangerous opening it up just sight
Yeah.
unseen.
Well, lovely little glassine envelope, which I'm hoping that I can get it.
I wonder if that's a PM Artist Studio, if that's like a boomerang. It came back around. That'd be funny.
I really want to get that
She wants the sticker.
label off of there, but I don't think that's happening anytime. I mean, I could work it.
She's coming out of a different direction.
This is what we'll do. And I can just cut around the other.
Yeah, we'll work on that later.
I have lots of envelopes, but I don't have cool little
Seals.
seal looking things. We talked about getting some of that. Oh, look at this.
That's a good one.
And look.
She does have.
Look.
Well done, y'all. Well
Oh my
done.
goodness. And this is a very generous portion here. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful those are together. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, our address is showing. Yes.
Yeah,
We don't care.
We don't care.
Y'all can find us on the
same
internet.
addresses that you
Yeah.
get our stuff from.
Yeah.
They asked me when I voted today. They were
Hello, Suze.
really,
Sue and Nana.
lovely, sweet lady, quiet voice, and I told her I couldn't hear crap. She had to speak a little louder.
I think that should be your shirt. Please speak up. I can't hear you. I'm not being rude.
Not being rude. Oh, look at this. The beauty of imperfection.
Oh.
An ordinary life can be extraordinary. There's
This
beauty
is from
in
Sandy.
imperfection.
Oh, these are your cards probably. Your ATCs from Sandy. Looky there.
Oh. I picked these out. And I haven't picked out ones for you. And you said that we need to just look at this.
Hold it up into the technology.
We
A
are
little further up.
we are problems We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. Isn't it? That's just, you just don't know how much this means to me, because as a teacher,
Yeah.
is this it?
Yeah, well, you could head over
This way?
the other way.
But see,
Sorry,
I'm looking at this.
yes,
and I'm
there.
thinking it should
There
be
you go.
right there.
Perfect. Yes. That is.
I need, like one of those beams from Star Trek that, is invisible, but it just, oh. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh my God, this is just too wonderful.
Well done, Sandy. I don't wish you earlier.
And they got married up. And this is the
Hi,
one.
Diane.
This is the one I picked for Mariah.
Oh.
And then I like this one, and I love the
Yes.
expression on her face.
Yes.
It's kind of a kiss my grits kind of expression, but it says find the silver lining. She's being very politically correct there, but she's thinking some other thoughts.
And there's Izzy.
Isn't that absolutely
That kid. She does.
absolutely perfect? Should put this in the book next to her wings.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and look, she's got cool stuff. I forgot to turn them over and look at the back side.
Oh,
Look at
it's
that.
PM Artist Studio.
PM Artist Studio. Oh my goodness, and this is our Izzy also.
Yeah.
Oh, these are just wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a cool little sleeve. Oh, people just do these kind of cool things with their stuff, and I just slap mine in an envelope and send it on its merry way.
You need to get better.
I need to get better.
All right, we'll read
I'll
yeah.
read. Yes, I will put that with my read it laters. And my
Did you talk about this?
stash of.
Or have we just now unearthed this?
We just now unearthed it.
This here is a new stencil by Carrie Griffiths. It is called Wings of Shattered Broken Butterfly.
I called it an Art Deco butterfly.
Yeah. She wanted to add Art Deco to it.
I mean, this just looks like
She's
it
like, who
belongs
did this
on the,
Deco butterfly?
This belongs on the Chrysler building.
It would make a really cool stained glass window thing. That would be very cool.
Well, I put it underneath this print that I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
That I did pencil work on the other day, and then I went ahead and put some transparent glazes over it on the gel plate. But I think that kind of thing would work really well. Now we have to figure out,
Now, y'all have to wait to see what Carrie does with it, because I haven't sent it to him yet.
Oh, well, I've got lots in the works today, and I'm going to show some stencils also that I'm not going to do anything with, because we're going to get to some of this stuff. Pardon me.
And then show a quick blip of the other two that I gave you. So tomorrow, y'all need to take your little selves over to Devon Rex for Art. That's our Yolande, because these are her two latest stencils that she will also be demoing tomorrow. One is called Suspension in Eye, and the other is Beam Burst Lines.
She has some others that also go with this.
Kind of, yes. She has a
that I use
a nice series of bridges and kind of almost like abstract architecture.
This kind of goes with the butterfly also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep these all together here so that I can remember.
Yeah.
That. What I love about this is what you could, because of all this area. This is definitely a stencil. It's not a mask. Well, I guess you could say it was a mask, and that it's going to cover up whatever you do out here.
It depends on how you use it.
It depends on how you use it. But this really lends itself well for coming in and doing painterly things and whatnot here. Because you've got all of this landing space out here that you don't have to worry about, getting all mucked up because it's covered up.
Yeah.
That which is covered up does not muck up. That's another shirt.
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on.
Where there's a will, there's a way. To muck away.
Somebody already said that.
But to add the
we're going to talk about this because I really have worked diligently, and I'm going to talk to you about my thought processes on these. But I'm just so excited.
Yeah, you better build that pocket today because you denied me. Pocket building.
I didn't know I was going to get some cool stuff in the mail. So I'm really not at all just distressed about the fact that I'm not totally unprepared today because I went to vote and the line was a lot longer than we
thought.
anticipated.
It really was. We
Usually,
thought we were going to be in and out.
People in Saxe don't vote, and
They do.
showed up.
Well, it's the whole area, so it's the Collin County thing.
All right. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to play around with this. And I don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know I want to use these 3 colors because even though this green is not necessarily in the book per se, it's okay.
Yes and no. It's kind of suggested in certain areas.
It is, and there are tags that have, that. All right, now before I even do this, I need to talk about, because there's going to be overlap on these. So, do I want to start with green and go with the red and then into the yellow, or do I want to separate these two with, because I know if I put the green and the red together, I'm going to get brown. But if I put red and yellow together, I'm going to get kind of an orange. If I put green and yellow together...
It is not green. Why do you keep pointing at that bottom one like it's green? It is not green. It's gray.
It's kind of green.
Okay.
It's greenish gray.
You want to know the funny thing is, and I think you and Brad, you see color differently than I do. Maybe they're right, 2 out of 3. I don't know. But because I have these one sheets that I say are more like a purplish gray, but to me they're more just like gray. And they say that they're like purple. So when it's a grayish color, we have very differing.
Well, the thing about it is when I look at...
What's the name on that there?
It's scorched timber.
Was it
yeah, okay.
Was it a new tree?
I'm just going to take my finger here and
rub it.
Rub it. That is a greeny gray.
Well, especially when you put it next to something that's green. Of course, all gray. That's the other funny thing is gray will pick up. It will take on the colors around it.
All right. Well, anywho, that's what we're going to do here. This is Rusty Hinge, and this is aged mahogany. And I think I've seen somebody use the aged mahogany before, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, did y'all watch, who was I watching this morning?
Kylie Koo.
Kylie Koo, thank you, dear God.
Sorry, I was like, well, this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah, she did her version of a
lot of people were doing masterboards. I think Darcy did some masterboard stuff the last few days as well. Bien.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna break this baby out here.
Gary, that's funny. Gary says, Deb, do you mean wings opposite to the way that they currently are? Mariah will take special requests. So do you want a mask? Is that what you're asking for? I mean, we could basically, outline it, but it's just going to be the same thing, just with outlines.
What are you talking about?
For the butterfly wings. Or the wings.
Oh. Alrighty. We're going to put that little sponge there. Coming next with Rusty Hinge Distress Oxide.
Ooh, Sherry's doing a color combo video. Make sure you tag me. Let me know. Or just, the best thing is send me a link, please. Because then I can go right to it and I can add it to the playlist. It helps me.
Really like this one. Well, I like that one too.
Oh. Like the wings would be blocked out. But then all that shattery looking business as an outer part. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it lends itself either way. I was thinking about that when I looked at it.
Well, obviously Deb and you are on the same wavelength. Let me discuss that with Brad, because I would say that would be more in his department of things. Perhaps. I mean, it's not that hard. Do you want them all the same size? Because I'm thinking about a fast way to do it. But, yeah. Sarah's also thinking the same.
Same thing about what?
About the reverse business.
Oh, on the butterfly.
I love that. That looks beautiful.
Isn't it?
You needed those.
I didn't know that I needed. Well, I did know. I knew I wanted mahogany. I wanted mahogany for a while, but
you didn't want to.
There were just other things that.
Yeah.
I thought I needed more, but
y'all sending us stuff. I mean, it's so sweet.
I just think that this whole page is going to be wonderful. Now we have to think what we're going to do to seal these babies up, because we all know. Hey, I found.
Nope, just the one size.
I have found
Lynn.
her. She was stuck to the back of something else. Imagine that. I don't want to lose my twine. Okay, sometimes I pine for twine. Okay, here we go. We've got this going.
Yes. That is, you're going to continue in that direction.
I'm going to continue that, but I'm going to do some things here because, do you mind doing some, wah.
Maybe.
Because
what are we wang and what colors?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to get this back here and we're going to make a decision. What do you think? Okay, this is this side. And remember, it's a lot more when you're I'm just kind of, I really, I'm liking.
Those look so beautiful together.
Don't they?
You need to rub some of that mahogany on your tag. In the pinky areas that are already there, but just, kind of.
Jazz them up just a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, just got a little bit on this thing here. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Now you need to be careful because remember these are the distress oxides. So
I know. So it's
if you do something.
Yeah. Now that I've got that down there, that is the only thing. It's kind of like those one-colored pencils.
Got to remember that. Yeah, they activate.
They
they
reactivate and keep reactivating.
Yes, unless some serious sealing has been implemented.
Yes. Some serious. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The epic
so
Buddhas.
I think what we're going to do here, I love that, but I think that can be another tag. That can be another tag that is forward facing with this one. So if we did stuff on the back anyway, it would not be.
Or you could just put that on the back. You could glue that. Cut that up.
Well, I thought about it, but it cuts off a whole lot of it.
Oh, okay.
It's fatter than
You're not willing to give it up.
No.
I gotcha. So we're weighing things?
We're weighing things.
So you're going to stamp that, and then what do you want me to weigh it with?
What I want is that really thick. Mariah's picking hairs off me in the line today at the...
She sheds. That wasn't the cat hair.
Yeah, I don't know from whence that came. Well, that definitely looks great now. Timber. Scorched timber. All right, now Pooty. But see, when I stamp it on this red over here, all of a sudden I'm getting, as it reads green. Okay, should have done this one first because it would have had the least impact.
Yeah. Are you cross-contaminating things, or you did stamp it off?
Oh, ever so slightly.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it wasn't like major.
Yeah. So you just want me to use the clear on it, is what you're kind of saying. Okay. I'm down with that. Because number one, it's chunky, which it's a lot easier to clean up. And B, it's right here.
All right, I'm not clearing the deck here. Not clearing the deck here. I'm just going on.
It took her about 2 seconds to, you know, contaminate things.
That wasn't too bad.
Hello, Kathy.
Do you think that this is going to be wet enough?
Yeah, I think so.
We shall see. We shall see. Okay, now I've got some extra ones here. I don't know that those need anything. Here is a piece of really nice watercolor paper that I should save for my watercolor expo during March material.
March mixed media.
March mixed media.
Masteries.
Mastery.
You're going to master that at one point.
I'm going to master that.
You better. I know the other was easier.
Okay, we still have to do something with this. And you know, I just keep dragging this dude out.
It keeps coming around and then going back. It's the hokey pokey tag.
It is the hokey pokey tag. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I know I've already got this on here. And I like this color. I'm just thinking it looks really good with that. What we're going to do here, this will be a definite mixed media thing because I'm going to hand this to Mariah.
Woo! Knocking things over.
And we'll be able to see what happens when we have...
Becky calls scorched timber dark khaki.
See, yeah. And khaki is in the wheelhouse of...
Yeah. All right.
All right, now I'm getting my...
Okay, I'm going to wah, so don't talk.
I'm not going to talk. Just watch me. There won't be any talkie.
Preheating.
Right, loving that. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to talk. I'm having trouble getting that little part of the stem, you know, saturated with the pad. Okay, next candidate coming up. Passing them across the Great
If
Divide.
not careful, it's going to be hot.
Where is it hot? Oh, yeah, where it's... Whoa, hot both sides. Kind of melt Buddha a little bit there. I wonder if that set... Oh, I bet it did set it. Look.
I didn't really think about poor Buddha getting bubbled on.
Buddha got a little bubble.
Bubbly Buddha.
Okay, now look at that.
He's a chipper fellow.
Isn't that just... I mean, I love that clear gloppy.
Clear gloppy.
Clear gloppy.
This is the ultra thick embossing powder for those of you that want to, you know, really
and I
lay it
just
on.
think that works so well with these because you're accomplishing two things here. You're setting the fugitive oxide stuff, but you're getting that dimension that you wouldn't get any other way. I really love that.
Okay, let me do this one on this.
All right, well, we're going to let that set up for a minute, and then we'll make some decisions about it. But I think that this set, look, it's not rubbing off. So, you can set your stuff on the back side. And I knew that some had happened there, because see how it pooled up in certain places there? I think this tag is really beautiful. I know I just keep showing it, but I really do like it. I'm not too crazy about that crap right there, but I think it's there. It's there.
Ignore that one little spot.
All right, so this is Scorched Timber rusty hinge, and aged mahogany.
Okay.
But this is kind of cool how it had a little bit of that gray stuff down there. That's why I don't mind about it. Okay. Wah.
Oh, good call. Thank you. All right, yes, Mo, if you'll remind me.
I'll read the chat. How's lurking? It looks like Parmesan in a bottle. I don't know what this is. Is it ultra thick in your storefront? No.
But we'll get it there.
We'll get it there. Bubbly Buddha related to Bat Buddha. Okay. Oxides, wonderful things. I wish there was some way I could just, because I'll never be able to find these things again. And I'll use them for something else. Alright, now look at that. Oh, that's some pretty cool stuff. Alright, I think that we're just going to leave these alone for just a minute. Because let them cool down. Ooh, hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
Yeah, and Jeanette said something about, okay, suggested use an old clothespin. The kind with the spring opening to hold your paper when you emboss it. Oh, what's it gonna do?
What is, what?
To use a clothespin to hold the tag.
Oh.
Well, those are big enough, but yeah, I could see where that would come into, yes, as a tool.
All right, well, let's just try something else here, because I'm not really ready to get rid of these quite yet. And I think that because of the opacity that this is going to work here, I'm really, this, I think is, I think this is like my favorite color. This.
Oh, good call, Marguerite. Yeah. I'm sure, I don't know where Eddie is. I mean, I know I think he's at his,
Did you see the pictures of his house? And it's, oh, I looked at the radiator. I hope they saved the radiator. And some of that lathing in the walls. That's how they used to do them. Used to plaster over those. I know that because our old house had that.
How long does the ink stay damp enough to work properly? I don't know. Well, here's the thing. So on top of the paint for a long time, because one of the things about all these inks that I know about is that they don't
dry.
They don't dry unless it's on paper. Like the paper is part of its process. Or they do eventually, but it takes a long time.
Okay, you haven't put your stuff away, have you?
No. I keep that one on the cart. The rest of them I have to dig out of the drawer. But this one's kind of too big to be putting in the drawer anyway.
And I'm just stamping these off over here on my brayer off because, I use those and they come in like really handy to use with other.
And the clear is more forgiving because even if it's stuck on there somewhere, it's not like, doesn't mess up things necessarily.
All right, that's going to be quite a nice little brayer off there. And I cleaned up my sponge, my stamp.
Good job.
All right, Ranger Rick, you did good. I don't think those are going to be in the way, so I'm just going to leave them there for a spell while we talk about
Pop music. Look at that. Drippy leaves, drippy leaves. Careful, it's
Ooh,
hot.
How hot.
feel like I'm talking to Izzy.
I just love it. And I think what I'm going to do now is, remember, this is a brush hose, and I've already gone over it with...
I am Charlotte.
What is it?
She asked if I was putting the clear embossing powder directly onto the distressing. Yes, indeedy.
Mm-hmm. And look how brilliantly that works. Now, in order to make these leaves really pop here, I've got some options. I can color inside the leaf a darker color, contrasting color. Or I can utilize the outside edge here and come in with a dark color so that the leaf suddenly starts coming forward and the background is going back. And I can do that very easily because I have down the texture, the clear texture gesso.
Which probably also helped, number one, the ink kind of grip to the paper or to the background there.
That's a good point too.
Yeah. Because otherwise it kind of smushes about, and I think it helped with this situation. Now that you just said that, because I was like, oh man, these actually went on there pretty nice. That's probably why. Because it added a little grippiness to.
Yeah, and see, this one has it. This one had it too. I can just tell by the way it feels.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited about these. I'm really. We'll do some more with those maybe here in just a bit. But I do want to get this pocket down because, as Mariah said, remember we did this one. Isn't this wonderful?
And just a quick little, thing. Remember to come back, leave your comments on these videos. Anything starting from February 1st all the way up to the Sunday before our March Mixed Media Masteries Week of Craziness. Where we're just going to get into all kinds.
Note and put it on
the cards, I will.
So that I can.
Yes, you can say that.
I remember this little jobber.
We did that.
And the reason that we did this like this
yesterday,
it was going to be magnetized.
But Carrie came up with the great idea.
Carrie said just put another pocket inside the pocket. And I have a hard time
It'll be a little double
where
pocket.
the other hole is, or where it shows up, and you can adjust it.
And I'm seeing lots of folks here. If you haven't given your thumbsy upsy yet, please do.
See that? Isn't that great? There she is.
And she is.
And there he is. And I just, I didn't really notice this the other day, but if you follow this line, you go behind here. Look at this. So even if there aren't any things in there, I think that's a really cool.
Yes, I was kind of noticing that too.
Going on there.
Yeah.
All right. So is this where we're doing it?
Yeah, you need to put pockets down.
This is where we're doing it. All right.
And if you want to see that masterful little pocket, that was yesterday. I didn't hold it up into the, this is the...
Yeah, no, I don't know.
People are enjoying the new
I'm really glad
thumbnails.
that you did the back side of that, because these little torn edges here are kind of ruffling up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care about that, except that I don't.
You aren't going to see them. It doesn't matter. You're going to cover that pocket.
See, that looks good that way.
She just likes playing with it.
If you want to be creepy.
Oh, Eddie's here. Did somebody holler at you, Eddie? We put the word out.
Okay, so I'm looking at the back of this and I'm thinking, remember I had my ideas of my little book was going to fit inside the back page, so this was going to be very fat. Well,
Plans got altered.
The possum pouch leaf idea was very organic. I mean, it just happened and came about. And when I remembered the one that we did with Mariah's, I was like, those leaves, we need to put those someplace where they really have impact. And so this pocket is what?
Yes. That was their home.
That was their home.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought on the back, you always need a little element of kind of...
Brouhaha. Look, she says, Jello, not concrete.
That's right.
I'm working on that t-shirt. I got thoughts about that whole t-shirt business. It might just be words. It might just have to be words. I don't know.
Okay. So, all right. This is our favorite at-home pizza. And I haven't cut off these side pieces because I love these little hands with this on there.
It's really pretty good.
Screaming Sicilian. Here, I love that.
No, Brad and I haven't actually been able to eat one of these. Because the
Oh.
only time he has gotten them, and he's gotten them for you guys.
And then you have the little symbol down here, so I know that there's not carcinogens in the packaging.
Perhaps, yeah.
Well, I you know.
I feel it's probably safe to kind of
Yes.
assume that.
Anyway, but look at this.
It doesn't have any coating on it. I don't think.
Okay, I've got to put something under here so that you can see.
And it has a pop-out mustache that you can, like, you know, put in your nose.
Yeah.
Izzy always gets that.
Yeah.
There.
All right, here's, look at this. Look at this mouth.
The mouth is open.
The mouth is open. And here's the mustache that already came out.
Towards me. There you go. Perfect.
And I love this little banner thing.
And here we are again, showing food. I swear.
I
We
know.
need sponsorship by food companies.
But is this not the best packaging ever?
We could, you know, put in all the things that we need to put in.
I know, and I was just
Selling
thinking
pizza.
about dragging out my beer labels and, you know, putting them in the mouth.
Beer and pizza.
Beer and pizza. Oh, yeah. And soup from the Southwest.
Soup from the Southwest.
I don't know that I'm going to use that. I was thinking that would be kind of funny on the, you know, the very last page.
Mm-hmm.
Put this big mouth in there and then put, but it just doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, even if
saving
they-
that for another.
Even if they just want to send us some free pizzas, I'd be all right with that. Maybe that's what we'll do on our thumbnail at the end. You can hold up the pizza thing, and we'll be like, I got to come up with some different faces. Brad told me I need a variety if we're gonna be doing this face thing for the thumbnails. Yeah, that's a good one for you.
That was a good.
I know you got. That's her main face.
That is not my main face.
It's the
All right,
main
let's get-
face,
let's-
not the main one. The main one.
Okay, now
Mr. Grinch.
Here was my dilemma, and I was just going to go ahead and deal with this, and Mariah said, "Don't do it,"
Don't do it.
and I actually listened to her.
I'm sure something else came up.
I lost it for a little while.
Oh my god! I knew it.
Okay, so I don't. This is not deep
Goodbye,
enough.
Kathy.
This is too wimpy of a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't have an. This is it. This is all I've got left of this right here.
Oh, it's Eddie had. Oh,
So I'm going to take some of this other, and I'm going to glue it together. Now I saved this because I want to point out something. When you do this gluing together, you want to make sure that you glue it from the top down rather than bottom up. Why? Because when you're sticking your in and out, if you've got that spot there on the back, it's going to catch every time. I don't care how carefully you glue it. And this is really,
look at you with your tips and tricks.
well, it's Twinkie Tuesday. I'm supposed to come up with something, you know.
In the tea
Amazing.
related, yeah, throwing out the tea.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down really, really hard.
Firm.
Firm. I'm going to press that down so that that becomes an integral part with this. But first, we're going to change this ever so slightly because
Hey, Deb says you can make a double pocket. She's giving you shit. I really wanted her to make a double pocket as well, Deb. We are on
we
team
already
double
have
pocket.
a double pocket here.
It's
We
a hidden
got
one. That one doesn't count. Like, we want a visible double. But it's fine. You've already got it all planned out. We're just giving you a hard time. We're enjoying it. Just go along.
Well, I could.
Oh,
I
see,
could
now it's
just
really,
not glue down everything.
you
here.
could leave it open.
I could leave this open.
Just like a little secret slit.
Okay, well, we're going to alter this because
It needs altering.
it needs altering. It just.
Did you show him your other one that you had altered? I don't think you've shown him that.
Well,
the
well,
piece.
this is it.
No. Oh, that is the piece.
All I did was come in with more of my washout in the pink. You can see the pink and the yellows.
Can you raise
And
it up?
then I put it down like this and took my purple pencil and rubbed it over it so that more of the weave came out. Right? Okay. I'm willing to entertain that as a double pocket.
I mean, Deb and I would just lose our minds.
Well, that's certainly worth it. We'll make sure that we've got that on camera, that they're, you know. Deb,
Deb, you with
send
me?
us a screenshot.
A selfie.
Look at me.
We need a selfie, Deb, of you losing your mind.
Yes, over this double pocket here. Okay. So, well, we're going to put this inside here because I might be able to not lose it.
I implied it.
So we're going to change this. And you know, did you watch Kylie Koo today? I mean, she just picked up her gel.
Oh, she said her hair is surely set for that selfie today. She's in selfie mode. Awesome.
Oh, all right. All right, all right. Now, I want to get one that I don't have to, waste a lot of paint on.
Oh, that's good. She's being conservative.
Being conservative, but pooty-doo on that. Oh, and y'all, we got to do this too. Remember this?
Oh, we need to get paint on that right now.
Oh my gosh, look, remember this?
God, we're an hour in. Now, you remember what we discussed?
We discussed this is going to be gold.
Yes.
And then this is going to be raspberry-ish.
Yeah, the raspberry.
We're going to emphasize the raspberry-ishness of the...
You got that paint over? Yeah, it's right up front there.
But I don't know that I agree with that. Here's what I'm thinking. I mean, I do in a way.
Okay.
But we're going to, instead of going with, we're going to go with this here. Because this will give us another new, okay, that's not the one I wanted.
That's a little too bling bling.
That one's not the one I wanted either. Where is it?
If you tell me what you're looking for,
I have
could.
actually one called, I think, freaking raspberry. I don't know where it is.
Is it called freaking?
Now that might be nice down here.
Oh, here, Crazy Town. I don't know that I would call that raspberry, but I mean, I guess.
It's not raspberry. It is.
But read the top of it. No, the other one that I just handed you.
Oh, this is raspberry.
Yeah, I don't.
Whoever's name.
Whoever's in charge of this it's bull
Obviously,
cocky.
They need to get another job.
Sophia and Darcy, your stamps will be going out today to you. Sorry, Sophia, it's not more than, what it is, but I figured I'm sending you something.
Well, I think that these are actually the exact same thing, just newer version.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got this kind of purpley violet. This might be really nice.
I think so. Don't.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, right here.
That's the one we talked about.
The one we talked about. Didn't get back on the cart. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so I don't know. I was really thinking yellow, yellow, yellow. I love yellow and purple together so much. And I've got a yellow.
I know, and you're running out of that.
Just absolutely blow your mind.
You love that yellow.
All right, and this is going to be great. Nay, nay.
Yeah, so if you get a weird email, that's what
Yes.
the email was about.
All right. What was the email about?
To Sophia about her stamps, her samples going to her.
Ah.
I was really hoping to get out this month's along with it, but
I know, and
the
I don't
orders.
think I have any more of this. We're going to have to
Blame
buy
the people that order.
a whole new kit
Yeah.
and caboodle.
But you're down to,
Bits and pieces.
yeah. I mean, we should round them up.
I'm using a whole bunch because I don't want. I might just leave this over here and I could do some brayer off on that, and that might be really interesting. Mariah, that little wimpy sprayer thing is really messing up the rotation there. Could you possibly
It needs to
address
be
that?
relocated.
Relocate it?
Okay, done.
All right. Remember that dent that we have in the middle of our...
Oh, this is the plate.
This is the plate.
Why does this plate always end up having the good stuff on it?
I don't know.
Is that just a
I
feeling
don't
we
know why
have?
I'm doing that on there. I don't want that to be shiny.
I don't. You're just doing things. Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a little detour, but I think you all wanted to see what happened here because we started this last time.
Yeah, you were supposed to do that.
And I needed to get at this right away, and we'll probably pull it on Thursday, quite honestly. Look at that.
Well done.
I mean, I think it's just going to be so beautiful.
I'm very happy with that.
Beautiful. All right, now here's one. Oh, this was the remnants.
Oh.
Remnants.
Sandra, welcome to Powsy Wowsy.
Sandra. You old dog, you. There, I'm not going to worry about that little bit there. It just got...
Good golly. Is this, what paper is this on?
It's on the hammer mill.
Oh, this is...
But remember, we had down 2 layers of shiny stuff here.
Mm. And this was sort of your go at the color combo. And technically it's there because it's got sort of the raspberry. It's got lime green. And there are purple crackles there.
Purple crackles. There you go.
Hold it up into the technology so they can truly see the, you know. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm happy about that. I think that's really kind of a nifty looking print. Okay, now we've got what we needed here. Anyway, that was a good, that was a good little session.
Good show.
Good show. All right, so we want to knock this back a bit, and we want to mainly get rid of all of the extra shiny bits.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, you know, I'm really in a quandary as to what to do. Because I don't want to lose my purple.
Here's my thought. You need to roll out whatever darkness you want the netting to look like, right? Whatever color you want that.
Yeah.
Roll out a very thin, now this is key, thin layer of paint onto your gel plate. Just lightly lay,
Oh.
and then that way you're just going to get it on the part.
Only pick it up. Well, you know, that's really a wonderful idea. The problem is number one, this is ripply. So you can tell here where those surfaces.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I can't attempt to do that. Now, you know that I'm not really big on lightly.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
paint.
yeah.
Anytime
layer
I've done it, it hasn't worked out well. I was just angry.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, wow, that still had some juicy stuff on
All right,
it.
I'm freezing to death personally, but it was
Well,
quite warm.
I have cooled off, so you are certainly welcome to.
It was quite warm when we came up
I lost stars. Stars went down the hole.
here. Stars in the hole.
Stars in the hole. Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking let's use some old Martha. Well, that's sad. We don't want that. Use some old crackle barrel, apple barrel.
Crackling with apples.
Apple barrel, purple iris. And this is matte. Look at that. Flat matte. That's going to take out a lot of that shiny business. And it's still in the wheelhouse of color that I want. The technology.
The paint. But that too. I'm very happy that you're doing that, so. Yeah. Okay.
Cheap paint. I love what Kyla Koo said today. She said, you know, in order to make artwork, you don't have to have artist materials to be an artist. You can use anything you've got.
No, and usually the most arty people, like, serious, like, art people, it's a lot of found things. And, you know, saved
and
things.
cheap stuff that we're trying to, that's what Picasso says, you know. People that, critics and whatnot get together and talk about art. Artists get together and talk about where you can get the cheapest paint. And I think that is, to a certain degree, true. Now, we do want to keep in mind, we want to have something ready to put down here because I'm anticipating that we're going to get a lovely texture here.
It's not a light layer. I'm just commenting.
Well, I don't know what's going on with my dead gimp.
Yeah, it's not really, it's not picking up things. It's just more about, it's more squeegeeing than brayer-ing. Yeah, nothing is safe from being used as an art supply. That was a Stella.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, let's get this baby down here.
Lightly. I think lightly. These are words she doesn't understand.
I patted it lightly.
Oh. Hey, maybe.
Well, I think I need to pat it a little more aggressively.
Notice that it went from first gear to fourth. Real fast.
Just that light tapping wasn't doing it.
No. Okay, I think that's enough. Hold it up into the technology. Give it a wiggle.
See, it's still shinier than I want it to be.
I think some of the shiny's good. Otherwise, it's going to be all matte. Then I think you're back to where you started with that thing.
Well, I'm going to cut off the bottom part of that, so I'm not going to use it anyway.
Okay.
All right, so, you know, what I'm thinking here is...
Mm?
All right, we'll do something with that later. I don't have time for that right now. Oh, all right. On a roll here.
Stella was chatting with her auntie yesterday about the napkin swap, and she said, interesting. She's not a visual artist, but she's a mean cook.
She's a mean cook. Hey, there's all kinds of art forms.
That's right.
All kinds of art forms. All right, now, Mariah was absolutely right, and I just hate it when I have to admit that. Well, I don't, but I don't like to do it a lot because then she gets a big head and, you know, and she thinks she knows some stuff. See how I went around that? Mariah?
I love you.
She really wants to kill me every now and then. I know that she does.
Well, or at least
I can feel it.
I want to, you know, give her a good, you know, shake.
Okay, now. What we're going to do here is we're going to probably make a big mess, but I don't know. It may work. I don't know. Oh, we need to do something about. Remember this?
Where would that? Oh, yeah. You need to get something on that one.
I need to get something on that one.
I would like to see gold. I think it would be really, like,
Bring
blow your
purple
mind.
back.
Bringing purple back.
And
I know.
it is very difficult to get this really lightly. Because once you get it about that light stage,
It's dry.
done.
It's not coming up.
Yeah.
You gotta add some other paint to it.
You're going to have an invisible layer there. Remember we used to invisible? Now we don't really care so much what we've got on here, but we do want to
Or as Carrie says, it's so subtle, it's a secret.
Yeah.
Hi, Renee.
All right, now see we got back our
I feel like
netting.
This is the hokey pokey. Got the hokey pokey tag and the hokey pokey pocket. You put your purple on, you take your purple off, you make it shiny in the middle, then you take it off.
And you saw it here, don't forget that.
That's the purple hokey pokey.
Make sure that you put that in your notations as you share this with the world.
As you work through your netting issues.
Yes. Okay, hey, that is some awesome stuff. And we've got some great stuff on the hoop-de-doo here. All right, let's do it. That's what I like about. That's what I have. Well, we might want to wait for that to dry. Just
give it a minute.
a tad. I'll make sure that it's nice and flat. I did put this underneath the thing. It's still got a little bit of curvature to it. While we're waiting for that to do its thing here, let's do a little bit more
was the netting
frotage type stuff here.
Kathy, you'll have to go back because she showed the netting in various stages, but there was a stream, and I have the playlist for all of the book. But if you see like this in the picture, see, this is why I worry about like the whole picture thing. But anyway, but yes, I mean, the short answer is yes. And she kind of did 2 versions of it. This particular version that she's working on right now has paper on both sides of it, but then she, like, some of it was pulled away because it was sort of an accident, and then some of it she, I think, even roughed it
Just
up.
made me think of Mariah. You're so brilliant.
Well, I'm just telling stories.
She's telling a story. Where am I?
Or just, you know,
Dead.
I'm giving the
Tweezers.
origin story of the netting pocket business.
Okay, so in order to get this edge that I have here, because remember this was one of the straight edges.
Yes.
Because this is the half that got chopped off and put on other places. All right, see these little jobbers?
Okay, don't move so quickly. You're freaking the camera out.
All right, let me just get...
Moving around like a hummingbird.
Can you see that? They have little grabbers. I think these are science. These came in a science
We're going to go with science.
A section thing that I had to purchase when I took science, you know, when I was junior college. And what you do is you just do this. And you just get off little pieces. See that? Look at that.
Uh-huh.
How nicely that works. Of course, I've got all those little pieces over here.
Yeah. It's
On
okay.
the floor, but, you know. Now, if you decide that you want some place that you still have this little hoop-de-doo thing there, you just put that in there and you just give it a good tug because it'll loosen up. Then you come back in with your scissors and you give it a little nip.
A little tug and a nip.
Tug and a nip. And, you know, you've got a more organic, ravelly edge.
Frayed edges.
Frayed edges. So you can cut it straight across and then just come in with your tweezers and ruffle it up. Okay. Now we're working on our double. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to get the 2 mirror.
I'm sorry. I read it again and it still made me giggle.
What?
I just want you to know that Eddie and I find this extremely
Entertaining?
entertaining. Hold on.
Nippy?
On the 3rd day of the 8-day book, the netting was created. Praise P.
Hey, Eddie.
Oh, good night, Carrie. We'll see you in the morning. Oh, I want in our picture at the end, I want you to be holding up those tweezers.
I could stick them up my nose like this.
And give the dirty look.
Yes, they'll be specially for you, Eddie.
The tweezers
Okay,
are for you.
the gloss is in the way. All right, now we're getting there. Cooking with gas. All right. So we've got this here.
Yes. That's the lower.
That's the lower. And this is going to be...
Hey, I think this is actually going to
And
turn out.
I want this stuff to stick out on this edge over here.
I agree with that.
But I don't here because
No.
it'll interfere with the open and closing and the insy outsies of the leaves.
So what you need to do is see how I usually do it. I know sometimes you come at it from sort of the bottom, but glue down your one side so it holds it in place over there, and then you can glue down to the edge there, and then you can trim up. So that's why I should have done the video, or been able to do the pockets on the, and string.
Okay. So I want to glue these 2 together on this edge first.
And hello, is it Havard?
Havard.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to say Arid, but that doesn't seem right.
Okay, so I'm just going to tack them down right here. These 2.
Yes.
Right there. And the nice thing about them is they do kind of, because this is sticky still.
They're malleable.
Malleable. We're going with big guns. I haven't used this lately, so do a little plunging.
Oh, Raymond.
Ream your plunger. Okay, now. What?
I'm not reading that out loud, but you could read it if you would. Because, I mean, it's Sarah,
Tug
S-A-G.
and nip.
No, Sarah, S-A-G. Uh-huh. Yeah, we understand this. This one over here. I catch her. Like, it's like, I'm like, let me just help you with that. Let me just help you.
Well, and I've lost my good Tweezers. So, you know, we may see some
This may be a
Neanderthal grade. Yeah.
It's a little Billy Goat situation.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. You know, it's like your hair thins out, but your chin.
Yes. Says,
Suddenly.
oh, yeah, here.
Oh my, let's make up for that loss of hair on your head. Let's add it down here.
I got lost. It got confused.
All right, now I've got that good there. I don't know, because I don't really know quite where I'm going to go here. I've got to, see, I think I need to go with that right
Yes,
there.
agreed.
Agreed?
Yep.
All right, so how am I going to do, well, it kind of adheres there. I mean, you know, it's bending there.
Mm-hmm. I think if you just get after it, so it holds its bend there, and then you trim it. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Can you?
There we go.
Yeah. Can you see it? Okay.
I can.
Okay.
But now I think what I need to do is I need to glue these two together so that they're not wiggling.
Oh
on me.
yes, I think that's a dandy idea. Hello, Sharon.
Is that our Sharon?
No, Sharon Robinson. And hello, Lisa Mingus. I don't think I said hello.
Okay,
I
that's
think you snuck in.
fine there. That's fine here. I'm just double checking, you know. You never hurts. Giving a little pinch. Ow, ow, ow.
Was it saying ow?
Ow, ow.
Hey, and then keep those little scrappy bits, because then you can put those on a tag.
Or I can send them to my
Oh, your
person
scrap
who-
swapper. Mm-hmm.
who's been waiting patiently
That would be Tutu.
and not, you know, saying bad things about me on.
I think Tutu's quite sweet. She seems very understanding of.
Okay, come back in and give it another little squeeze just to define that
Mm-hmm.
nice little edge there. Boy, who knew this was going to be such a process, right, y'all?
I think Carrie had an idea.
I think you mentioned something to that.
He
effect.
did.
Well, I think, well, I'll just scoot it
No,
over.
yeah, no, you need to
I'm
just
just
scoot.
going to
Yeah,
scoot it over until it reaches that point.
there.
It
Yeah.
reaches this point here. And see that down there where it's got a little funky? No worries. I will hand that to Mariah, and she will fix it up good. All right. Here we go. I always give it a little extra up there at that point where it's,
Let's be honest. She likes to just give a little extra.
I do.
She do.
I don't know why I'm holding that like that. It's like, you know, this is going to make a big hill of beans difference that I'm, you know, being real careful about. Now this, on this side, I might need to put that down and,
Well, put your glue down on the area there.
well, how do I know where to stop? I guess right there.
Yeah. And I mean, you're not against squishing out, so I mean, you can come back and wipe up.
I missed a little place down there. Did you see that?
Yeah, that tag would get
Well,
away.
we don't want the tags leaking out.
That's how they get loose. That just looks so good.
And you know, those of you who do fine measuring and whatnot probably wouldn't have that gap down there. But the reason I don't get all bent out of shape about it is because I know Mariah's going to take care of my edges anyway. That's what she did with my
I'm the edger.
gate book. She's the edger. All right, now let's just try out some tags in there. I know I just keep grabbing this thing, but
Now, you need to simmer down and let your pocket adhere, or you start ramming things in it.
well, I like to get them to puff out just ever so slightly.
Well, that's true, too. I guess there's a little
Yeah.
sizing that needs to occur.
Look at that.
Hopefully. That's fabulous. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me too, and I haven't even put anything in the back there yet.
But see, what would have happened is those would have been covered up more.
This is very true.
Those little shorty ones. So you see, you put
The
yeah.
little shorty ones need to go.
See, that goes
We'll
like that.
double up on our Buddhas here.
And extra bonus is then you get to see more of that other pocket part too. See, Deb and I were right.
Thank you, Deb.
Those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back.
And the whole thing about it is, you know, sometimes when I think, no, I'm not going to do that, I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah.
And you just need to wait for Mariah to kind of interpret it for me sometimes.
I'm the pea whisperer.
Hey, you have the nippers over there.
I got
Can
the
you
nippers.
nip my other goddess here? Boy, I mean, this is the goddess page.
It's really goddess going on.
And
I expect to see chuckles in the
I love the
chat
malleability of this particular.
Today's word is malleable.
Yes, it is, because it just, you know, it's what creates that kind of edge to your pocket that you can see there.
Do you want all sides nipped?
I think so.
Okay.
It actually goes in the thing better if it doesn't have
Yeah.
a sharp point.
That
I've
is-
noticed that. And I haven't written anything on my little things here. And I was so happy that Sharon noticed that I used her little.
Yes. And she was so excited.
And the thing about it is, you know, sometimes I don't, what the project that I'm particularly working on at that
Oh my God, we've had that thing for years.
Stage
That's been years.
just doesn't work with what's going on, you know, right now. And then later, hey, look at that. Even though that blue is
I was
a little
about
bit,
to say,
whoa, I don't
It's not-
really care.
it's repeated up at the top enough or suggested enough. I think that it's okay, but it does.
It is a bit pousy-wousy, but I don't care. I'm not changing it because I love it.
Okay.
And if I love it, then everybody else can go suck it.
She means that nicely.
I do. I tell Izzy that all the time.
She does.
She says, Chi-Chi, that's rude. We're not allowed to say that word at school. I said, well, you make
It's good
a
that
lot
you
of
know
words
that.
that you're not allowed to say at school. It's good that you learn what they are.
That's right.
I've been wanting to do this.
I've been wanting you to do that too, but you said you didn't know
I
which
wasn't
side.
committed
Yeah.
yet.
Which side
I was not committed.
But put that back in there. That was
I
great.
really love this. And it's kind of funky and weird because this is my reminder
Yeah.
to ask you all to please send me scraps.
And y'all did.
And
I
you
think there's still
did.
maybe, I think one other
Okay, I want to put the leaves in because I
that I know of.
want to have a screenshot of how this, you know, played out.
Well, we have to hold it up because we're going to do, faces. But we still have 40 minutes.
Well, I mean, I just want to look at this flat, you know.
Oh, you want a nice flat lay?
Yeah,
Just ooh and all at it?
yeah.
I can even turn our pictures off and just give it a moment in its
Now,
glory.
some of the edges, these leaves are a little bit contrary. They don't, want to go in like they're supposed to.
Hate it when the leaves are contrary.
Oh, another little piece of good paper we don't want to lose.
Sarah says, yeah, hers are on the way. Okay. So I think maybe 2 that I know of then. As you can see, there are plenty of tags that have the, and this is just one panel. I don't like those 2 leaves together, but that's me.
I don't really either.
They're 2 same.
Where's my other bluey purple one?
Yeah, you need to, like, yeah, interchange them. I'd really like to do the leaves. You're not doing it right. And you should scoot over toward your inks. There we go. Wonderful. Now we can appreciate the edges.
Because that's what's
Oh,
important.
I love
here.
that. God, that looks so good.
Now we got every single leaf in there. Now look at that.
That's 8 leaves for the 8 days that this required to create.
And then you have that lovely little gold stuff coming, peeking out the back there, going boop 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 boop.
That's the
Sound effects
thing.
are free.
Yeah.
And this kind of bothers me. Does that just seem like a lot of space?
What? Where?
Here.
Well, if you would tuck some of your leaf.
I could make a little bitty pocket here.
Oh, good golly. No.
A little pocket, and you could put long, thin things in here like this.
Okay.
Are you going for it?
But you need to do your rip and tear business.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Here.
Don't you dare
Oh,
put that
good.
straight
We get
edge
to do
down.
it. All right. So I'm not worried about that. It's okay. So I've already cut it, right?
Yeah, you gotta grab it in the right place.
Yeah, and I have a little problem with my, depth perception. I'm always nipping and tucking at something that
Doesn't need it.
doesn't need it and missing something that did. That's kind of the story of my life.
More like 8 weeks. Each leaf
What?
represents a week.
Oh, are we still harping about that?
Oh, yes. We will forever.
Oops, pulled off a little much there.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, I was a little aggressive with the nipping.
Hello, Mary.
But that's all right. Makes for interesting, Well, I think that's plenty.
And then yes. Oh, Sharon says the leaves are in her cart. That reminds me. If you guys want your own version, a printable version of the leaves, we've got them.
We got them.
I sized them. They are slightly smaller than what the originals are. And then I also included sizes that are ATC, in case you wanted to use them that way.
Okay, I'm going to cut this, hopefully, at the same angle of the dangle.
Here we go with the dangle angles.
That's pretty good.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. And then we're going to nip and rip those edges some more.
Deb asks, will the leaf be available in a stencil mask stamp too? That's a very good question, Deb.
What, these leaves?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we have leaves. They're just, I don't know, there's not these leaves, but.
I could probably.
Now, I think this is just brilliant. Because I think this needed something here.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're
I
saying,
don't
Deb.
always think that.
Thank you, Mo.
Okay, oh, it fell over.
Uh-oh,
We need a little plunging.
Yeah, I think I can probably make that happen. Hey, Margie. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Dab dab. Clean up crew on panel 4. Yeah, I like that.
All right, there it is. And see, it still closes up and it's not alligatoring horribly.
Well, because this was, like you said, this is the fat.
This is the fat one. This is where the book was going to go until Possum Pouch emerged as a
I like this better.
a contender.
I think your book would have been too fat. Just
well, and you know, and really making that book work with what's going on here, whereas the leaves are just a natural thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, could have some of the leaves overlapping that way.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes, that's what I was saying, but that looks fabulous.
No, this is kind of...
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Yeah, flip it. That's better.
More better. Boing, 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 boing.
Well done.
All right, is it time?
No, you got 30 minutes. Why don't you check the stuff that's over, because you got plates and you actually need to put down some paint on one of those, on the,
Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're getting a bit... Really, honestly, I'm at a point where I'm just...
She needs to clean.
I need to clean.
She's talked about it now, like, twice.
I have.
And
I could put a little...
Yes, I think so.
Bit of that on there. I'm not wasting any of these little pieces.
Good golly, no.
Even that one right there, you know, that might just be it. But these tweezers are shiznit. I've used them more than once and been really happy about
that she had them.
That I had them.
And they've been around for a long
They've been around for a very, very long time. Now, I don't know that they're necessarily, they may have been something from your science class or Nathan's science class. I don't know. I just know they came in a little green kit. They may even belong to your dad.
Sounds about right.
Okay, what do I got here? What do I got here? All right, these are some more little pieces and parts, so we'll just put those in there. That's a good place for that.
So, what is kind of your thoughts about, like, where the tags are and, you know, more, like, because what, have you put tags in the other pocket?
No. Actually haven't. No, that tag's not finished.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something to the goddess. And see, this page needs a pocket.
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to put the stencil down. That's where the fence was going. The other fence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm here to remind you.
I'm glad that you're here, too. And what did I do with my fence? Oh, here it is. Now, I've got this. And I like this because it kind of reminds me of old tombstones or something.
Or something. She just whipped it out there.
I haven't, you know, runic tombstones.
Runic tombstone.
Runic tombstones. You saw it here.
Yes.
But I think maybe I am going to go ahead. But I wanted to just wait. Because I didn't know if I might have wanted a really tall, you know, like totem pole kind of.
Yeah, totem.
Runic tombstone. Kind of sticking out and whatever. I'm still going to hold off on that one. But
okay.
I like it.
I'm glad you showed that to us.
Are you glad that I did?
I'm still kidding. Just chuckles.
My runic tombstone?
Mm-hmm. That's the PMI little stencil, by the way. Those characters that were on the tombstone. If y'all wanted to know. I like that tag a lot.
I like this tag too, and I think it's going to be mighty fine here. Okay,
yeah.
Well, are we just going to go ahead and do this?
I mean, you're doing pockets. Get her done.
Get her done. Okay, well, remember we're using this side.
Are we?
Yep. I want to. I don't know.
Okay, flip it over again. I really wish it was like a fade of both. Like, that's too much pink, the other one's too much of the darky business, but...
You know what I need to do on this page is what I showed you how to do on that other one, is I need to do a little bit more frottage work here. Bring
this
out
is the other piece.
that netting.
Mm-hmm. I like the sound. Yes, the fence is the painty, chopped up gauze. Linda says maybe a shorter pocket. Maybe. I think it needs more organic shape, and that will help make the decision as well.
So leave more of this showing up there?
I think so. And then the top of that fancy business needs to have more of a rounded... Yes.
Humpy.
Humpy.
Hump it up.
Hump it up. And then you can put the tombstone
Hump it
in
up.
it.
Well, I'm not
It's
really...
like a little graveyard.
I'm sorry. This is one of those obsessive-compulsive things.
She's like, she started it. She has to do it.
I have to do it.
Yay for all of us that get to watch.
I just love this tag. I haven't found a good backing for it yet, but
It's okay.
right
Now we're only looking at one side anyway.
Okay, so what did we decide? If we use this on this side and hump it.
Hey, you could double fence it. Put both pink and here, fold it over. Like, good golly. Yeah, that does it too. But something of that nature-ish. But like if you offset it, then it would look, yeah, ish. Something like that. And then both having more of a rounded toppy business. Or even if it was just a little bit of the dark stuff, the darker side.
No, I think I like the dark over the,
yes,
the light.
I agreed to that. But you can...
Oh, less of it.
There we go. Now we're all on the same fence.
And I can... Oh, look. There's the line that I need right there.
Yeah. But leave the pokey-uppy parts, I think. I don't know if you're doing that right. I like that.
Alrighty. Everybody in agreement?
Here's a thought.
Now, we could double pocket this.
Agreed. In order to, you should just fold it like it is, so that way you're not cutting it and having to like glue it together, and then that way it creates an automatic
Pocket,
little baskety situation. You could sew or just, kind of little whip stitchy business up the side, or even, around it or through it or whatever.
Well, I don't want to do that now. I think that's a great idea. All right, I'm going to put this underneath my board here and squish it.
Yes, so it holds the shape better.
So it holds the shape better. Got another lovely little piece here.
Nice. You can put that on a tag or a little fence in the back.
Look at that.
It's
That might be
adorable.
Kind of cute.
I'm telling you, the zombie pig needs to be back there somewhere.
Just, yeah. Okay. The zombie pig.
Zombie pig.
All right.
From the pet cemetery.
We're going to do this. Remember, we have to set this in the first place.
Well, you need to put some paint on that other thing.
I need to put some paint on the other thing. Okay. All right. Well, you know what's happening with this?
That'll be done, hopefully, by Thursday.
Hopefully. But
I know, you're going to clean tomorrow.
I'm thinking this needs a little knocking back on the pink.
A little bit. I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah. I mean, there is that, but that doesn't bother me so much as this is just light, bright pink.
Yeah.
And it's a little Pepto-y. Okay. Enough said about that. Okay, now what am I doing here?
You're going to grab that plate over there.
I need to put this
Here, you want me to put that under my thing?
Yeah, that might be good because I've got a bunch of stuff under here and I don't have a really, even. And don't let this kind of bits and pieces get on your gel plate because you won't be happy.
She is ignoring me. Yep.
Okay. So we're thinking about putting something down or pulling something up. You know, I'm either
Put her down or pull her up. You think you can pull that?
I think so.
Let's see. Ooh. Look at us putting down and pulling up all in one stream.
Yeah, it is kind of unheard of.
Usually I have to go, well, the first part was over here, and then...
Well, actually, this is already a two-parter because we did the other.
Very nice little blippy blip in the middle, but that's where the hole is, right?
I'm not sure, but I can just take a little bit with my finger, you know,
Yeah.
with that color and color that in. That's not an issue. I think that's really, I love it.
I like the two sides. I don't know that I like the two sides together. But that's just me.
Yeah.
This is fabulous collage material because you could do that.
Yeah.
Hello,
There you go.
Jessica.
All right, that one's done. Now I have one that we need to get some stuff on. That we
Oh,
can
you know I wasn't going to, Eddie.
pull on Thursday. I don't want that.
That's the other F
Here,
word.
we need to do this. And I've thought long and hard about this.
Did you?
I'm going with gold. I'm not asking anybody anything. I am going with gold.
Wonderful. I'm not going to talk you out of it.
I'm getting low on my golden gold.
Oh, good golly.
Iridescent bright fine. I don't know. Do I have another tube of it? Seems
don't
like
think
we did.
I don't think so.
Maybe. Maybe I was thinking about fluid.
You've got a stupid manganese blue over here.
Oh, that's a good one too.
It's probably on sale.
Oh!
Wasteful. Just put it over there.
Just blipped right out. I'm always trying to screw the lid on, you know, with the
Yeah.
wrong end.
It seems like it should go the other way. It really does.
It really does. Gotta get something down here because we don't want to waste any of our gold paint. I always use a little bit more than you need because we don't want to have to worry about coming back and putting some more on there.
Yes. Because what can easily happen here is you just start pulling up what's on the plate.
Yes, and remember when this is a pull layer, it doesn't hurt if it's a little bit
Heavier.
more. I think this would be a wonderful tissue paper, collage type paper. Now you can collage with the hammer mill paper. It's
Yeah.
this is just a little bit. You just like it better. You have more fun doing it than that other stuff that you're beating it down.
Well, and it gives you the opportunity, you know, even though it's not as see-through-y as like gift tissue, you still have that opportunity that it's gonna have some see-through-ness. That's lovely.
Isn't it beautiful?
I'm so glad you listened to me.
And you see the gold.
We see the gold. Now it needs to sit.
That needs to sit. Yes.
Especially since it's a metallic. Metallics dry pretty quickly, but still it needs to have time to adhere to those other layers.
And remember, we have little thick little drippy,
Even though it was
drippy
see-through,
dots.
right? Even though a lot of it was see-through there, that can be misleading.
Yes. And here's the tulip print.
Kind of a weird one.
Oh, it is, but it's. I think it's wonderful. It's wonderfully weird.
Yeah, this one's the one.
All right, so we need to crack our edges.
crack your edges.
Boy, I really centered that up good, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you
Okay.
accidentally did that. There's some good crackle left on this.
Well, remember I got it down there and I was starting
Yeah.
to pick it up and you hollered at me and said, "Don't do it."
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of, "Don't look, Mabel." This is a really, I mean, this is sort of an archaeological print because you can tell, because we have that other on there from the other. Where is that print, Mariah? That I left handed across to you. What?
I love Mo and Eddie. They make me laugh.
Thank you.
Together,
Thank you.
they really make me laugh.
Josica.
Yeah, Josie.
Oh, can you hand me the other print?
Oh, sorry, I was really in the chat.
Well, I handed this to Mariah because she said she needed some more. But remember, there were leftovers from...
Because I collaged yesterday. Y'all want to see the...
Yeah, those of you who didn't make it to...
Hold on, everything's under the...
But see, this was it, and then this was the one I put down over the stuff still left on there from this. And I don't know that this needs anything. I think it's really, it's quite lovely. Can you hand me the circles so I can kind of show them and move it around?
I used a scrap piece at UFO.
And you know, you just find them and circle them and cut them out. Isn't that great?
I love it that you say that every time, Devin. Thank you.
What did she say?
She says Mariah's naughty giggle is the best.
Your hands are surprisingly warm, Mo. Eddie, that's really,
It's because Mo was cupping him.
Oh, she was?
Because, yeah.
Look at this one. You have a nice little...
Oh, Ricky was waiting to see that tulip pull.
Was she?
Was it everything you wanted it to be?
I hope it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, artified.
Artified. I would like you just turn it this way, and then I could really, like, feel less like I'm, like...
This way?
You put the tulips up.
Tulips up.
Tulips up, y'all. Turning thumbsy upsies to tulip up.
Yeah, we lost some of our pink flowers over here. They're ghosty flowers.
Yeah.
You can see this one has a little bit of blue on it.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, a part of our struggle was deciding what to pull it with.
Right.
Because, I don't know, the light blue might have been the way to go.
I think we should send that to Ricky Nordmeyer.
Because she stayed to watch.
Well, she wanted to see it, and she seems in love with it.
Well,
I think she
off
should.
it goes.
There you go, Ricky.
And look, you even got a little extra gold paint on the back there.
Just to...
In case you want to use that side.
P could lick it for you if you want, and be a real PM Jim.
No.
She probably already did. There's a thumbprint or
probably
something.
already did somewhere, yeah. All right, I'm really liking this, and you can all see how this works with the,
Yeah.
moving this around. Okay, now one other thing that I wanted to say. You know, you get through, and you kind of want to make sure that you're trying to utilize most of your board, right? I mean, yeah, you're not going to be able to use every single thing on there, but you want to use most of it. So you come up with a space, and you've got a really, you know, very ho-hum
Area.
All right, options here.
You want to
can
cut
come in, you can stamp it.
We got
You
15
can-
minutes. You want to cut that thing up?
Not really.
Oh.
I don't want to.
She just wants to talk about it.
I just want to talk about it.
Okay. We'll cut it up on Monday.
What?
We're going to cut it up on Monday.
We're going to cut it up on Monday.
Oh, and actually, this coming Tuesday, so 1 week from today, the 12th, we will be doing our interview with Griffin Shale a.k.a. Rhonda Dona, our designer.
There you go.
I'm going to have this one not on camera because she can't focus. She's funnier in the background anyway.
Yeah, and I can be doing...
So I need to do like a split scene. So let me know, Rhonda, whenever you have a moment and we can do a little testy thing.
Okay, so you have a really boring circle because you didn't want to waste any of your things. So what you can do is you can take one of your stencils.
That's Dipsy Doodles.
This is really a cool size scale-wise. But if you just wanted one big thing and you want to do some really cool pouncing, you could take Fran's stencil.
I think this was Matters.
And add that little bit there. I mean, you could do it with butter.
Oh, yeah, butter it. Mm-hmm.
Butter that baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this stencil. I had this one. Remember, the reason it was in the bathroom was because it stuck down to the paper.
She like used it
I've
once.
been doing that a lot lately.
You have, well, it's, yeah.
I don't know why that happens, but anyway, that's what happened with this one. That's what happened with this one.
Yes.
And then I had another ones that I've already put away that happened with also.
Tom bien.
Okay. Now we talked about the butterfly. We talked about that. Oh, here, we've still got to work with. All right, I'm just going to hand this off to you, Mariah, because we'll save this, and this can be, pieces of this can be used the same way that I talked about. You know, it might need just something, a little accent, and you just tear off a little piece of this red to put in there to kind of make everything look copacetic. Copacetic. Okay, now, this is where we are. What time is it?
You got 10 minutes.
I can do it. All right. So,
and we have to hold things up, so just remember that. But that's fine. We can, you know, we'll go a little.
Okay. Here's my thought on this. Okay. I want to preserve what I have on here.
Yes.
I think it's interesting. I love this little bit of gold right here. And so I was thinking that to go ahead and just kind of seal it with a oh, I don't know that I want that. I think that's too opaque. Seal it with this stuff.
Liquitex iridescent medium.
And I'm going to do it on the gel plate. And I'm hoping I get an impression from this.
Yeah, get her done.
Stop, shut up.
Yeah, you're down to like 10 minutes.
All right. Now, we do have that little thing out in the middle, and I don't really like that. So I'm going to spit on it and get it off of there.
There you go. Wouldn't be our stream if she wasn't spitting on something.
Okay. I think everything else is fine here. All right. Now, I'm going to have to make sure that I get that into... I have, you know, I don't always make it on there.
I don't think I have an Amazon. Eddie's hashtagging Amazon. I don't know. I love it. I don't think that I have that one.
I don't understand.
It's okay. Maybe Mo will give him a hashtag back.
My bracelet's getting stuck to the gel plate. Everything's falling off over here. What? There we go. I'm going to the liquor store today. If I have to drive myself, I'm going to buy.
Well, I don't think that you should do that. Unless, do you want to pick out your booze? Well, we were going to do that for your birthday. This is how she does for my birthday anyway, so it's not like, you know, you can't surprise her. She sucks at gifts anyway. So, yeah, Brad and I were going to buy you a bottle of booze, and I was going to give it to you on the first day of the March Mixed Media Masteries. Are you in need of it before then?
I was going to go buy some beer so I can have a red beer because I really wanted one today at lunch, and Mariah wouldn't let me have one because she told me that.
I did tell her it wasn't a good idea. I don't know that it's not that I wouldn't let her have one.
She did not give me a reason.
I didn't give her like approval.
But what I heard there was she would really like for me not to do that. Number one, she didn't want to deal with me taking a nap.
Well, we hadn't gone to vote yet either, so
And
that
we hadn't gone to vote.
I was showing up to vote. Well, smelling like.
Hey, they had some really nice seating. Those red chairs were
I
comfy.
love the decor of that. It's the little Collin County, one of the colleges, but it's pretty new, but it has great kind of 60s-ish.
Sort of, kind of. More so in that other part. This one's more modern. Look at that.
Just the right amount of sparkle. That's the lovely thing about the iridescent medium.
Yes, as opposed to this one right here. Because this one obliterates.
It's more bling bling.
And it has, I don't like it nearly as well as I do the Liquitex, the one I just had out here. Oh, we need some more of that too, Mariah. That's a good one to have in your
love y'all.
paint. Mineral oil. Yeah, I know I need to clean this plate. But I'm going to let this dry because I know that you can't see it.
Right.
You just have to take my word for it.
It's there.
There's some wonderfulness
Actually,
there.
if you hold it up and you give it a wiggle, it's going to be hard for some of y'all to see it, but it does sort of show up there. Yeah. Exactly, Carol. That is exactly right.
It's going to be subtle. But I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, what have we got going on here?
Well, you need to slap some paint on that one. Or no, you did already, right? Yeah, the gold. Okay, and then was there another one over there?
Ooh,
I hate it when you do that.
Sound.
Yeah, that's like nails on a chalkboard.
Okay, well here, this might be a good thing
the
to
leaf
do.
one.
Because this could be a backing for one of my tags.
Yes.
Very easily.
I think a light purple would be nice.
Okay, so maybe in this range. Or this.
Hey, the other thing you could do, here's a quick idea. With your Distress Oxides, you could do a little blendy, like just put the pad down onto there. And then, I learned this from watching Teresa Aragona. So she does that. And then put your iridescent medium. Now, you're not really going to see much of it probably, but then to pull it.
So, you think maybe I should use this?
Yes.
Since we'll contrast. Because when I put this over here, I'm thinking, that's probably going to be just kind of the same, but I don't know.
No, maybe blotch it around. Like, so don't do a full-on ombre, just blotch it around.
She says.
And then I think what'll happen is the, whatever paint she uses is going to seal it in because its paint is on the plate and then paint behind it. That's my thought. That's my thought. Some of it might come through, though, wherever it's showing through, but we'll work that out. It'll be fun.
Well, it's something we haven't done before, so.
Yeah.
This dude seems a little drier, a little less juicy than that other.
I think that's plenty. Okay, now, put down your iridescent medium.
I'm blending out here, Mariah.
Well, you're going to do that with your, once you brayer. That's usually what happens when Teresa does it.
Well, and now that doesn't dry, though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let that dry.
I'm just going to let that.
Let that dry. Oh, hell no. Let's daub on a little.
A dibber dabber? I know this has been a kind of a funny day. We actually had 95 are watching and we got 95 likes. We've had some coming and going though. Yeah, you need to be careful. See, I told you it'd blend.
Okay, I'm
Now.
not gonna. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Paper
it.
down.
Done. Some paper down. I use this heavier paper because some of the tags that I have are kind of wimpy.
Yes.
And this heavier paper backing it will help, I'm thinking. Well, I don't know that I think that that's anything to write home about, but...
I think you're going to be surprised once you... Because look, when you give it a little wiggle and things. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of one of the older plates, too, so it yellows out more than it actually is.
I might be a lot...
That might be more ooh and aw than we realize.
Then.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, see if I've got anything else over here. Well, this is pretty. I've got some little tiny beads.
Oh no, don't even with that.
Don't even?
What we need to do is pull back in what you're gonna hold up.
Oh, we have only a few minutes
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you. Thank you, Ellen. Bye.
Okay.
We're gonna do
this. I'll tell you what was the real winner chicken dinner
From that
on
whole...
that. Look at that.
Okay, well, you can hold that up as one of your things, but you just can't, like, not all of it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to be careful with that, because if it's mixed in but not covered up, you're spitting on it. Yeah.
Oh, it seems to be okay.
Sealed in.
Sealed in.
There you go.
Boom, boom.
Okay, I'm going side by side here. We're going to start ending the streams as we begin them.
Isn't this just wonderful? I just love this so much. I don't know that, because see, I really squeezed it down in there.
I don't have the top one on anymore.
Took.
Hey, I don't have the top one on anymore. You guys show this one.
Oh. Because the light and fluffy is more absorbent, it still stayed kind of matte colored.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Very. Let's end this stream.
Well, I think that that's just wonderful. I love it.
Are you going to hold that one up?
What?
As one of your things to hold up?
What thing?
I'm really not sure she knows what we're doing.
I don't. What? Oh, you want the book?
I want you to hold up whatever we did, or whatever you did.
Oh, you're doing this. We're doing a face thing. Well, you just gotta tell me, Mariah. I can't read your plotty mind. Oh, I can sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm more read her. I can't read her mind, but I can read her eyeballs.
What are they saying right now?
They're saying, "Shut the hell up and get something up there." Okay.
I keep trying.
Oh yes, I know. You wanted the pick off.
The pick off? The what?
You wanted me to hold up the tweezers and the picking off.
Yes. Or maybe I can hold up the tweezers like I'm going to tweeze you.
Well, I don't know what I did with my little pieces of
I got the tweezers.
tweezer off.
I got the tweezers.
Don't you give me those tweezers.
It's going to be a while. If y'all want to head out, it's fine. Just wrecking the numbers.
Oh, see, here, I found a whole bunch more tags that we can put in. I knew I had them somewhere. And then we've got the ones that we made today. Okay, why don't you tweeze and I'll hold up some of my
I love this side of you.
My beautiful leaves that we made today.
Okay.
This just feels so cool. It's ever so slightly rubbery.
Let me get it situated here so the lighting
I'm
actually...
fanning them.
Mm-hmm. I really wish the lighting would do better. There we go.
How's that?
All right, guys.
Are you tweezering?
I was.
Oh, I haven't found the tweezery part thing.
That's fine. We got it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back here on Thursday. We'll do some Thursday thoughts. And I will,
Bye.
Bye, guys.